I'm eating off-brand pizza rolls.
That was just the first thing they heard.
Yeah!
That was just the first thing they get to hear. Alright then. Well, everything should be fine. Everything should be. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Just want to double check. Okay, everything should be fine. You can see the game, right? Everything's here, right?
Yes, I can see the game. Oh
Okay.
wait, my favorite streamer, Oka Minri is playing Amnesia.
I see then. Wow,
I'm
I
gonna have to
never
watch
would
them
have
real quick.
guessed. Oh yeah, you should. I can definitely recommend it. Okay, okay. Uh, perfect opening to the stream. Yeah, I guess so. That's definitely the opening you guys get. Okay.
It was an opening, that's for sure.
Brief explanation. Had to make a new profile, like account thing, because the one I had played on for the other two streams got corrupt somehow. Don't know what happened. Couldn't get it back up. Couldn't load it in any way, shape, or form. It was scuffed. It is gone. I can't use the save file. So played through the entire thing again on the second save file. This one seems to be working perfectly fine with no issues. This save file seems to have been completely fine, no corruption at all, which is great. But had to go through the water part again. Apparently I got worse at that. Used like 3 healing things on the water part. So I only have 1 left. But I found one I didn't find on my original one. Have been doing my best to collect tinder boxes again and oil. Haven't seen anything I didn't see before because it's the same game. But I don't know if I have more tinder boxes than before or whatever. But yeah, end up using way more healing. Water part was a lot more difficult, apparently on the second run. Don't know why I did it so well on the first run. But yeah, just wanted to clarify that if anything looks off with the inventory, it's like, oh, did you cheat or something? Your stuff aren't the same or whatever. And it's just, yeah, it's new save file. Had to play through the entire thing again. But we're back to right where we left up, which is at storage. We're supposed to get those like the rods, I think, right? In the storage. And that's where we're at. And that's what I got. What do you mean? Why are you typing in chat? Why did you type I'm glad nothing bad happened? I lost an entire save file and had to play through the entire game again. But anyway, I'm back at playing game, yes. I haven't been down here actually. This is completely new because I didn't get here last time. That was the thing that didn't happen. So this is like completely new location. So it's just last time I played this game, right? It was just purely me replaying the game. So it's a little bit interesting getting to go to a new location. By the way, you haven't said a word in a while. Okay, now you speak. Sorry, I interrupted you. Because you're just really quiet.
No, you're fine.
Why are your audio so quiet? Are you far away from your mic?
Yeah, I'm eating my Tostino's pizza rolls.
Ah, of course, of course.
Well, actually, they're not Tostino's, they're off-brand.
This is like American things I do not understand.
Oh no, you don't understand about the Tostino's pizza rolls.
As European, no, I do not understand.
Ah, that's like the most important thing in life. Right beside Hot Pockets.
Do I die right here?
I really don't know.
That answered my question.
I'm going to be honest, that is the... Like, I don't know how you got out of that one. Like, his pathfinding is literally like a cone that was probably barely about to touch your, like, the front of your character. And it somehow didn't. and I am so surprised.
It's completely fair. It's fair game, honestly. So balanced. Okay. This is an interesting start to the stream. Okay.
Okay, I finished my off-brand Tostino's pizza rolls.
I just have a drill part. And that just indicates to me that this one will actually try and kill me.
Nah, you should go hug him.
Because that was like a genuine thing. If that makes sense.
Nah, he just came to check out what was going on down here.
Because previously, the monsters had been almost cutscene style. But that was like genuine. Oh boy. I'm very like high alert right now. Kinda deal.
You don't need to be, it's fine.
No. It's not fine. I am... I'm trying to do good and play game and be good at game. So it's not fine. I don't want to mess up.
I don't understand what you're talking about. You're doing good. You're doing great, Oka.
I barely have any healing. Okay.
Now, whatever you do, don't die.
Easier said than done. This storage place is so big. By the way, I still also have no idea how the heck that corner worked out for me.
It shouldn't have. That's all I gotta say. Like that.
Because now that I'm thinking about it,
Like
he
for
was
future
literally
reference,
right
do not
Oh, stuff is lagging. Oh no, that's concerning. Is Discord fine? Oh no. Whose end is the lag? That's my question. Wait, can you pause the game? I assume this is pausing the game. Is there Discord issues?
I don't know.
Okay.
The Discord was fine for me.
Okay, now you were just lagging. Now it's back to normal, so I assume everything's fine.
I don't know why I'm lagging every so often.
Okay. Anyways, you were trying to say something about my perfect hiding spot that I don't know.
Yeah, don't use that in the future.
I don't do that.
It worked, and I'm not gonna say it didn't work.
Mhm.
Just that it probably shouldn't have.
Nah,
and in the future, it might not work.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it was intended for you to hide like that.
Yeah, no, that was intended actually.
Drill pod.
Correct.
Can't you just put those together?
I don't remember how you combine stuff.
I don't know how to combine stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember how.
You don't remember, and I don't know.
Didn't it just tell you how to combine stuff?
Did it?
Wasn't that what that little information bubble was on your screen just a moment ago?
Was the information bubble?
Never mind. Now you have. Yeah, there was. Did you not notice the information bubble in the middle of your screen after you picked up the drill part? Okay.
Might not have noticed.
The game was trying to tell you about something. You're just like, Well.
Ooh. Well, I have brain cells, so I don't need instructions.
Okay, now the solution here. I do remember it because it took me forever to figure it out. So if you have an issue or you're taking too long, just let me know.
Okay.
Because
Game
the
is
solution is
paused when I'm reading a
surprisingly
note,
easy
right?
and surprisingly stupid.
Like, what's it called? The game is paused when I'm reading a note, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, fine. Alexander, I prepared the explosive you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is to mix the liquids and you are ready to go. Agrippa.
Hey, you broke the barrel. What's wrong with you?
Okay, so that wasn't the item I needed to pick that up.
Actually, wait, no, try doing it on the floor real quick.
Huh?
I don't remember if it was, like, sensitive to being put on the floor.
Okay, I can try that. Well, it interacts here. That's why it says vessel is needed. You? No. Oh. Okay. So my idea was correct, I was just being weird about
it. Imagine playing through the game and being like, man, I've spent an hour here. I wonder what I need to do. You need to do the exact same thing you started with.
Oh. So you didn't know what you were doing here for a long time. I had never seen that puzzle, by the way. That was first try. Is there anything else in that room? Or is it just loot?
Loot.
Loot. Okay, I think that means I'm done with this area, right? What is this? It's filled with one of the 2 ingredients for creating the explosive mixture. See, I don't know what I need an explosive mixture for yet.
Time to make an explosion.
Yeah, but I don't know why I need to make the explosion.
You'll figure it out. Still got more rooms to explore.
Yeah, I know. I know that all these objects are to distract the monster and I don't like that. And I also know the monster went here.
It's fine.
Not a time to have a breakdown, my guy.
Let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home.
Not the best time to have flashbacks, my guy. Really not the best time.
Leave me alone.
Okay. I'm on itch. Because I've yet to die, right? So I really don't want to die.
That'll be fine. Dying is... okay.
Once I've died once, I'm usually a lot more carefree. It's the first death that I don't want.
I mean, I understand that. I played all the way through Subnautica without dying, and most of it was because I was really fucking careful because I hadn't died yet.
Yeah, it's like the paranoia of the first death, because that's scary. But once
it's because you want to complete the game without dying. Once you die, you're like,
It's also because you don't know what it's like dying in this game. Or at least, for me, that's kind of a problem. I don't know what it looks like to die in this game yet. So it's like, oh, what's gonna happen? What is this unknown thing?
Markiplier-esque jump scare.
Huh?
Markiplier-esque jump scare.
That's why I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't necessarily deal well with jump scares, one, since they do get to me, you know. Why wouldn't it? Of course it won't budge. I'm just resetting my sanity constantly. So I don't have to put too much light, so I can hide in the darkness. Because he's apparently blind as a bat if you hide in the corner.
Now, hiding in the corner will work every time. You should continue to do that.
I know. Is this what I need the explosive for?
Maybe.
That's gonna make such a loud noise.
Maybe.
Oh my god, but that's gonna alert him like it's nothing. Is this gonna be a chase scene? Oh, am I doing it wrong? Or do I need
I think
something else
there's...
first?
Wasn't there a second mixture?
Yeah, they
Isn't that
talked
supposed to
about
be a
it.
two-part mixture?
Am I supposed to find a second mixture?
Um...
Because if so, where? I feel like I've checked everything. Usually the books tell me what I have to do. Is there a thing for this in the notes? I think there's another one in that room that I need to pick up, potentially.
Maybe.
I think I need to go back there. But it seems like that was the one encounter with the monster I'll have for a bit. And now it's like there's a break again.
I wonder if there's another one of those pots somewhere, like the one
That's-
that, like the one that you have there.
That's what I'm thinking.
I sure hope the drill doesn't break after you use it. I feel like I don't actually remember, but I feel like that's
Yeah.
something that game would totally do.
Here's another one.
Now the drill's gonna bust because, you know, you can't use it twice.
Of course, that would be
You
insanity.
light that up and the monster actually comes around the corner and he just sees you because of it.
Can I use this on that as well? That seems dangerous.
Oh, now you're carrying around an explosive, Daniel.
That sounds like the monster, right?
Nah, it was just your mom getting out of bed. Oh!
I regret having you here.
Aw.
Is it safe?
Now I'm sad.
I'm the one who should be sad.
Why?
You're making terrible jokes. And I
It
have
was
to
one
listen to
bad
them.
joke. It was one bad joke. It was a low blow, but it was one bad joke. I don't think it's that bad.
I see. I have a feeling he's gonna be right up there. I am very cautious. I have yet to die and I don't want to die. Just out of curiosity, how close am I to the end of the game? Because I imagine I'm not close, but just out
No.
of curiosity.
You're like, I would still say way below even halfway through the game.
I'm really slow.
I mean, I'm not saying like the game is, I mean, the game's still pretty short, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, way below halfway, you could probably get through the game still pretty quickly.
I'm probably gonna die here. Let's see. Is it gonna explode? No? How does that one work? You need to throw something at it?
Missed.
Close enough.
Just throw something bigger at it.
I still missed. Hold on. Just want to reset my sanity. Don't worry
Just
about
casually throwing stuff at an explosive.
it. What else do you want me to do? See? You're making fun of me.
Oh no, I know what you're supposed to do. I'm just saying it was hilarious. So you're just like casually going, toss, toss.
Well, look who actually did the right thing, though.
I played the game. Excuse me. I know it's the right thing. I just like making fun of you.
Making fun of me actually knowing what to do.
Yeah, because you know what to do, and that's the problem.
Oh, you don't like that I'm solving puzzles quicker than you? Someone's ego's hurt?
No, I don't even have an ego. I suck at games.
Well, you see,
I just don't
you
need to be
probably
reminded
had
of
the
it.
advantage of actually going quickly through the game, where I'm patient, too patient. In a lot of scenarios, I would rather wait forever than go head first into something. At least until I've died. Once I've died once, recklessness is gonna occur.
I am very reckless.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
I'm just keeping my sanity up while this is happening. So yeah, I would rather just take my time. When I played FNAF Security Breach, right, a lot of people struggled with some of the things because you had to wait so long for robots. I took my time every time and waited it out, and that's how I got through a lot of it. I was just patiently looking at the patterns, and then I used that to get through it.
I just have zero observant skills. My ability to see things in games sucks.
I see. I'm also blind as a bat in some situations, but I'm at least have patience. And I do learn games quick, if that helps. Meaning, as a result, I learn quickly what the game might request or demand of me, and get used to that, and get used to looking for those patterns. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Currently I'm just looking for things because it's clearly hiding a bunch of items around here, and I want to make sure I'm not missing any actually important items, you know? While keeping my sanity up. I'm happy I have some more healing now though, because I lost so much healing having to go through the water part again. It was terrible. I don't know why I did it so well the first time and so terribly the second time. Like, of course I didn't die the second time, but I did terribly compared to the first time. Okay, I'll start checking out doors like this one.
Okay, what are you? Hiding around the corner. It's not a...
It might work sometimes.
It worked one time, Oka.
That was good enough for me. So, out of all the doors, my first door to open in that area is the one with the monster. That seems nice.
I mean, on top of that, just hiding around the corner, Oak.
I don't know, it was close. It was close to working, you can't blame me.
No, he turned around and looked right at you. The only
He
time it
walked
worked was when he was
past
walking away.
me, and then he turned around and looked right at me.
Well, yeah, he was gonna go back into the room.
I don't know what you're talking about. How do you
He was
deal
gonna
with him
walk
now?
out.
What is his rotation? Because he's just gonna chill there, potentially.
Oh no, they do have a... They do walk.
Yeah, but what is the rotation?
I don't remember. Walking.
That does not help me.
Moving.
It seems like if you run away far enough, he just gives up. So running is always an option, apparently. At least for this area, it is. What is this rotation gonna be like? I'm hearing noises.
Deadly.
At what point did you die? Did you still not die at this point?
Yeah, it was right about this point where I died the first time.
I see.
Actually, no, wait. Maybe it wasn't this point. I can't remember. I actually can't remember because I died. There was a certain point where I gave up on it, like you talk about. So I died so many times that I kind of like don't really remember much about it.
Yeah. Like at one point, I could imagine you would give up.
See, horror games like this, I'm not good at. Survival horror, I'm good at. The idea
Because
of
you
like
get a gun.
managing. Well, no, not guns. Okay, hold up. No, like Subnautica, which you don't get a gun.
Okay, fair enough.
Like survival horrors like that, where you have to manage your food and all that other stuff, I'm fine with. These kind, like puzzle horror games, I don't do well at like looking for things. I have a terrible observation.
Let's see. I'm concerned of the monster being able to go into this room.
I will tell you this, in generally monsters will go into any room to get you.
Yeah,
Like
that's
if you run away from them fast enough, they probably won't chase you. But they will go into any room.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, if a monster's after you, there really isn't safe spaces anymore.
Running away is an option, but other than that, yeah. I'm just hearing noises and I don't know what that means for me.
Another tip is moving objects to make like a good hiding spot.
Okay. That I'm bad at.
Like
For sure.
like the barrels, for example, you can like place them in spots where you might want to like hide behind them.
I'm better at running like a coward.
I see. See, I use a lot of placing good hiding places and then
Yeah.
using that.
It's just I need to get past the like first death and then I'm usually good. But like I don't want to already die, you know? If I can avoid it.
You're not even that early in the game anymore. I mean, you're at the point where dying is valid.
I know,
You
but
should die, Oka. In a non-offensive way, you should die.
sounds a bit aggressive, yeah.
I don't mean it
Would he
aggressively,
camp
you know.
this room? Answer is no. He would not camp this room. Okay.
He jumps out of a box. Ooga boogie boog.
That would be a nightmare to witness.
He also does like a funny noise. He goes.
I don't know what's ambient noise and what is actually noise.
Is there something on the floor back there?
Here?
No, back by the shelves.
I don't
There's something
know.
completely on the floor. Nope. Oh, no, it's up. It was up. I thought I seen something. I just didn't remember if it was on the floor or up.
Let's see. There was nothing in here from the seams of it, which meant I interacted with the monster for no reason. Does that sound right?
That does sound funny, though.
Yeah, but I'm questioning. I feel like I was supposed to get an item from there because I had the whole like monster thief scene.
That's not always what it means. Amnesia is a game where they just like to spook you.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that like there's gonna be situations where it won't be that way, because there totally will be. Just saying that doesn't always mean.
But there is something. I see. Oil is good. Tinder boxes are fine.
At least from what I can remember,
Sanity
yeah.
is fine. Okay. Not the time to have a flashback, my guy, please. This is just not the time. Alright, we're good.
She's fine.
I'm sure. Oh, this is not ominous at all. I'd still have my
Stick you on a
escape
meat
route,
grinder.
so I'm mostly
Grind
good.
you up. And all that's left of you is an eyeball. You'll be fucking dead. And
I have my escape route, so I'm mostly like I can run away, I think. What is happening?
Spook.
Okay, just scary interaction.
To your left.
What is it? I looked to
Nothing.
my right. Wait, no.
I'm glad if I actually called out something you would like.
Oh, I burned myself. Okay.
I love that. And you know what's funny is that you know the game creators put that in there as a fuck you.
Yeah.
Because, like,
But you said left and I looked to the right. Are you kidding me? I know my left and rights, I promise. I just don't know them intuitively, if that makes sense.
uh-huh. Yeah, sure. I bet you know your left and rights.
It's like, if I take a second to think, I know that what the left and right is, but if I have to just immediately react to left or right, I mess it up commonly. So it's weird. Anyways, if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there's 1 rod in the inner study rooms which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. That's the one we already have found.
Yeah.
Unless it's absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using the amended one.
Yeah, so you've gotten...
Where are those sounds coming from?
from where the monster is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the
Also,
monster
by the
planning on
way,
going?
I will say something. Joel's right. There is apparently randomized monster encounters. The reason why I know that is because I do remember dying before this point, and it was because of a monster that you didn't even run into.
I see. Is it safe?
I don't know. Would you like for me to explain how I died? Because it's like
No,
not a big
let's
deal
wait
now that you
until I'm
won't run
at a
into
better
him.
spot, because right now I'm very on edge.
It's fine. You should touch that fire again, though.
No, I'm good. Don't want to waste healing, you know. I don't know what his rotation is. I don't know what his rotation is. I don't know what his rotation is. I don't know his rotation.
Spooky.
How am I supposed to do this?
Not die?
It's really bad timing, but I kind of have to go to the bathroom for some reason.
Ah, the game scared you that bad, I see.
No, it's like I just...
What is...
I don't know why. I even like tried to go to the bathroom before the stream, but we ended up taking a while before we actually started the stream. So it's been a bit since I last went to the bathroom. So I know bad timing or whatever, but I kind of have to go to the bathroom. So yeah. I'll just leave it on
Okay.
this screen and you can just, I guess, say whatever. Just don't say anything too cursed. And we should be fine.
Okay.
But I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Hi, Chad. Oh, there's a dog. Shut up, dog. Anyways, hello, chat. The like 2 people I probably know that are there. Maybe 1 person. I would like to tell you of my crimes that I did back in, you know, back at around 1912. Wait, no, wait, 1812. It was back in the Civil War. 1862. I have committed many war crimes. Countless men had lost their lives to the hands of me. This is my confession to the police. That I, back 200 years ago, had committed these crimes. Vehicular manslaughter, before vehicles even existed. Terrorism. I once shot a man using a fork. Don't ask how. We don't ask questions around here. I had pushed a kid off a swing set, and he cried. I'm a true monster. I slapped puppies. A lot of them. I kicked plenty of babies. That's about all I really have to say. Now I'm going to go back to listening to My Chemical Romance on Spotify.com. Wait, that's not My Chemical Romance. That's a crime. I am now listening to classical Beethoven music. My favorite. So let's do some math real quick. To figure out how long our fathers have been gone getting milk. So my dad left in 2004. Okay. I was born in 2001, meaning that I was 3 years old when my dad left. Now, since I was 3 years old, I have lived, of course, an extra 21 years. So let's, get rid of that. 18. My dad has been gone for 18 years. Now, if we figure this out of when he'll probably come back, we know that it has to be within his lifetime. Most humans live to 78 years old, okay? When my dad left me, he was 29, okay? This is totally factual. So if he is 29 and he lives to the age of 70, right? So you got like 70. They're gonna get 78 minus 29. Quick maths. It's 49. 7 times 7 is also 49. Obvious answer, since I was 21 years old. So we do 49 minus 21 divided by 7. 4 is the answer. My dad was 29 when he left. So 29 plus 4 is 33. So 33, right? We will once again do 49 minus 33. 16. 16 is the amount of people I killed 12 years ago. So now we know my dad is never coming back. That is what this conclusion has come to. Thank you for my TED Talk. Damn, I can't entertain people. Who in the world left me with people? I don't know what to say. Okay, hold up. Whoever's in chat, entertain people. Entertain me. How about that? It's really backwards. People doing streams, they have to entertain the people. Maybe it should be the other way around. Maybe the people should entertain me. What, is my enjoyment not good enough for people? Do people not want me to be happy in my life? I just want somebody to tell me a joke. So they make me laugh. I just want to be told the funnies.
I returned. I hope nothing too cursed got said.
No, I was doing the math to figure out when my dad was coming back. I was talking about my murders in 1812. And I was asking Riz or whoever's in chat rather than that they would entertain me instead.
I noticed you got no response. They did not want to entertain you.
No, I don't get entertainment. Nobody cares about me.
I'm actually just gonna run for it. I'm done with this area. So I just need to go. Okay, no, it's actually quicker than me.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
Please give up on me, demon. What do you mean?
Yeah, you weren't supposed to be running through this area.
Okay. I didn't know he had the ability to teleport.
That isn't. There's 2.
Oh.
Okay, you died at the exact same point as me.
Ah, nice.
I did the exact same thing too. I ran for it.
Ah. Wait, where am I? What? Where am I?
Yeah. It, I'm surprised we both died at the exact same point though, because I was thought that it was like, that was a randomized encounter because I thought it happened before the explosion. But now I remember it was after the explosion, yeah. That
What
he
is my HP?
was there.
I think I can run for it.
Didn't you just try running for it a moment ago?
Well, I had taken 2 hits.
I mean, it just gave you a checkpoint at this point. I don't know if it healed you really.
It did. Look, I'm full health. I have the 2 rats.
Huh. Did you check your health or your sanity?
I checked neither. But it's healed. You can look at
Cuts
the
and
images.
bruises.
The images indicated.
Yeah, cuts and bruises. Cuts and bruises means you've been hit once.
Yes, but that was from a previous fire. I think. Cuts and bruises is not a lot. I can take a hit with cuts and bruises. But I can't take a hit
Yeah, you just can't
with...
take 2 hits.
Yeah. And the thing is, last time I took 2 hits because there were 2 monsters and I got hit by each of them. So there's only 1 monster, which meant I would only end up taking 1 hit if I ran for it. So I could have run for it. I didn't have to, because he was on his rotation. But I could have run for it, because I could still take 2. I could still take 1 hit without dying, and there was only 1 monster in that spot.
No, you still ran into the other monster previously. It checkpointed after. Whenever you go back to the bomb area, it checkpointed.
Yes,
The
but
fire didn't
but
damage
it did
you, Oka.
Heal. Even then, it did heal me. The cuts and bruises, I've had that for a while. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but the fire didn't damage you. It's mainly done as like a funny.
Yeah, but
really
like
doesn't.
the cuts and bruises are from a different scenario, because the thing is, when he hit me, right, I would have been at the bleeding point of health, for sure, and the second hit then killed me. But now I'm only at a few cuts and bruises, meaning I can definitely tank 1 hit, and then I
Oh
would
yeah,
die
you
again.
can take 1 hit.
And now I get placed further in, meaning I only had to pass 1 monster, meaning I could tank that 1 hit from that 1 monster and get out. It didn't save the hit from the previous monster before I died.
I know you can tank 1 hit. You have 3 hit states: cuts and bruises. Then you have slightly injured. Then you have severely injured.
So that,
And then after that's death.
That's why I knew I could tank 1 more hit.
But
because it didn't
cuts and
save
bruises.
It
the only
didn't
thing I
save the
have
hit
with-
from the previous monster.
I understand, Oka.
I got healed from that point, okay? That's all I'm saying. I know that for sure, because the cuts and bruises, I've had that for way too long. That was not that monster.
I was just saying that cuts and bruises though is a very inaccurate state, was what I was trying to say.
Oh, yeah, no. But
It's
I take it as
cuts
healed
and bruises
enough.
happens where you take damage, which means literally like any damage. And the problem with that is that if you take more than like a small amount of damage, it won't like register differently than like a small amount. Everything else is more accurate because it's like bigger damage states. I don't know why. Cuts and bruises is weird.
Yeah, that's fair.
But no,
I'll
I
take it.
understand you can take 2 hits. You have a 3 hit in this game.
Why am I hearing noises from here, though?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I don't care about dying anymore, because now I have died. Apparently didn't do that last time. But yeah. Anyways, I've died now, so I don't care about dying.
Congratulations.
The dying though part of this game is pretty chill, it seems.
Nah. The reason why I couldn't tell if you've been hit or not is because I'm watching both streams at the same time, and I currently have your Twitch stream, which is slightly behind on my main screen.
I see.
I got them mixed up. I'm moving them. I was starting to notice that one's above.
That is very fair. Yeah, I think the
Funny moment.
the Discord one is supposed to be ahead of.
Yeah, it is.
Can I just? I lost so much health there. That is so sad. Can I just like not exist anymore? Can the monsters just take me at this point? I took so much damage.
They
from
can.
that.
To be honest, they would actually love to.
I should probably heal.
Yep, there's your.
How do I heal again?
There's your minor health state.
There we
No,
go.
you're fine. You're fine.
Got some bruises. Oh. Okay. Alright then. But yeah, I guess I wanted to brute force it for once because I decided to not play carefully, and that was my downfall.
Yeah, no, that was my downfall too. I got tired of trying to loop around with the one guy, so I just ran through it.
I see.
It's funny that even though you like we of course got through things, I got through things much slower than you, we still died at the same point.
Well, all it takes is a little bit impatience, and you know, death happened. I think the issue
Oh
was
yeah, I
also
hope you have
just
fun.
I didn't see a way around the guy because he was camping my exit. So I just ran for it. And I didn't know there were two guys.
Yeah, the thing is, that guy actually walks circles around that little wooden area that you've seen. He was just positioned at a very bad position for you whenever you came around the corner. But he does walk circles around it.
Because it felt like he was camping it, so I was like, I have to just run past him. And then the second part was I didn't know there was another one. So I thought I was
he
free.
walks circles. You're supposed to wait until he goes around the corner, and then you're supposed to, like, follow him. You basically have to walk behind him.
Poorly timed every single time.
Yeah, your coming around the corner was very poorly timed each time. Now, no, wait, the first time that you seen him, he was camping. You're supposed to run and hide behind where you did. And then the second time you seen him, it was just poorly timed.
I see. And that until just made me feel like he was constantly camping. And then, like, the thing is, he wasn't an issue if there wasn't a second guy right at the other place, too. Because then him hurting me then ended up in me dying, you know?
Yeah, this isn't the kind of game that you can, like, really rush through, because there's a lot of moments where if you do that, you might come into contact with another enemy.
Yeah, I just basically didn't know there were two at the same time as a thing that could happen. But now I know, so now I know to watch out for that.
Oh, there could be way more than two.
Oh, lovely. But now I've experienced the death of this game, so now I care a lot less, because the death actually doesn't really matter that much and the save files are quite forgiving.
Yeah, it's not that spooky.
It's also just very forgiving save files, honestly. I got healed and everything when the save file hit. Like, what?
I'm surprised. I couldn't remember if it healed or not. I thought it didn't.
I got healed.
But it... I don't know. It's weird.
This does not sound good. Don't know about you, but I don't think that sounds good.
No, that's
Hello, friend.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
You
my
really shouldn't worry about it.
Sanity's being fixed. I have so many tinderboxes. By the way, if I continue to die a lot now, just know that I'm not trying to not die as much anymore.
So I completely understand that feeling. I've been there.
I've gone through my
also how I
attempts
play
of
through.
not dying. Now I'm at the death doesn't matter time frame.
So that's the reason why Subnautica is, like, probably one of my favorite games. Is because the experience I had with it was so great because I never died, so the whole time was that feeling of not wanting to die for the
death
first
was
time.
just always scary through the entire game.
I should have played on hardcore, to be honest. I thought.
You might as well have.
Yeah, but you know, if you would have played on hardcore, you would have been more stressed out and probably would have ended up killing yourself. Because I tried hardcore after that, and then I died to a lot of stupid things.
I could imagine it also makes it a lot more difficult. And I'm honestly way more of like a casual gamer, I gotta admit. I don't claim to be good at games. I just like playing them, you know?
Filthy casuals.
So that's why I would probably prefer having a
Ow,
lower
that guy sounds like
difficulty.
he's in pain.
Uh,
Sorry for cutting you off there, okay? I didn't mean to.
no, that's fine. I now see why the lantern becomes more important. And I'm happy I decided to save a lot of the oil. Because we're encountering a lot more places where you just go into a room where it would be a waste to place a tinderbox. Because there's no chance, or like it's very unlikely that you return to that again. Let's see. There was nothing else over here. There's the staircase up that I'm waiting a little bit with. So the next part I want to go to is the cell at the end here. But yeah, it seems like a lantern field is very important. I'm apparently very bad at walking backwards.
Man, I can't believe that guy's doing okay down that way.
You know, what if the staircase is just a good idea? Staircase not a good idea. I'm probably dead here. So, how's your day going, Pharaoh?
Oh, it's going well. I like watching my friends die.
All my life choices just seem to be the bad ones, you know?
Yeah. All my life choices are good ones.
I'm sure
Because I
they
get to
are.
see what I love to see. Other people being spooked. You know, I was, when I was like 11, I was one of those really annoying kids near, freaking Halloween.
In what way?
But the best times. I used to be the kind of guy to hide in the bushes for like 30 minutes waiting for his friends to pass to jump out at him. I was that guy in the movies.
I forget that, like, for you guys, Halloween is actually a big thing.
Yeah, I was that guy though. The one friend who's like in the beginning of the horror movies jumps out and goes, "Wah!"
You
was
would do
him.
it in real life.
Yeah, it's fun. Like scaring people is fun.
I mean, that's a fair statement.
I mean, it's like, you know, just good, like not like to the point where it's like messed up, but like, you know, just some good cold-hearted, not cold-hearted, kind-hearted fun. Cold-hearted.
Yeah, the cold-hearted fun, that's what we want. I'm losing control over my character. Dude does not want to move. But yeah, no, I never really had any Halloween experiences because, European, you know. But I
Yeah.
mean, Halloween has always seemed fun, but it always seemed like it was only something in movies. Like, Halloween never
no.
seemed real to me, so I forget that Halloween is actually a thing sometimes.
It's so funny to me hearing like Europeans being like, "Oh man, I can't believe movies always like make this out to be such a big thing," and then it's like, "Wait, what do you mean?" And it's like, "Wait, you guys actually do that?" And we're like, "Yeah." It's like all these spectacular things you see in movies. Well, a lot of them are just Hollywood.
Oh yeah, probably.
It's just surprising how many of them that I mean, I understand that. Like, if you weren't like raised around it, and it didn't happen a lot, then of course you're gonna believe that it's not really that big of a thing. I mean, it's the same as like, you know, me coming from America and going to Europe. There were so many things that I didn't actually think were like as big of a deal as they were. Like Oktoberfest for Germany.
Oh, I've heard about that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, COVID closed it down. It was so sad. I'm not much of a drinker, but like I would have loved to have just been there for the experience.
That is fair. I mean, it would probably be like a whole drink. Why is everything just red? I mean, if I die, I die, honestly.
The devil walked in. I heard there was sins being committed around here.
The sin of
Somebody's
just picking
torturing
up
somebody.
oil. How dare I?
You've been stealing oil and somebody's being tortured down the chambers. Sounds like a good time to me.
But yeah, no, the idea of Halloween though, if you look at it, sounds like a bad idea. If you ask me. You
Why?
are trick-or-treating. Meaning you're going to strangers' places and accepting candy.
Okay, the thing about trick-or-treating is all these Halloween movies always show the kids running out by themselves. Normally they're
Oh, yeah, no, I
accompanied by
meant your
adults.
parents go with them, right?
And there's also rules to it, like lights on, lights off rules, where like if you have the porch lights on, then you're allowed to trick-or-treat that house. If they're
But
off, then that means the
even
person doesn't
then,
want you to do it.
people can still take advantage of it. You know?
I
don't know.
mean, I don't know. If you're in, like, for example, trick-or-treating in our area right now, we're in a suburban apartments. Like, you know, not apartments, but house complex. Whereas, like, houses, you know, next to each other and everything. If somebody went out and murdered somebody, there would immediately be cops. Like, there's no getting away with it around where we are. So it's pretty safe. Like,
That's
if you
fair.
go out in the backwoods, which nobody does, nobody goes out to the creepy old house on the, like, you know, all the movies show the creepy old house on the, like,
Yeah.
hill. Nobody ever goes to those.
That is fair.
It's,
But it's still like,
you-
I don't know, the candy itself can contain things that would be bad. You know, stuff like that.
I don't know, people just generally are good people, I guess. There was a razor blade situation.
I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be
Yeah, I
Ah, what a great flashback. I'll cover the hole with the bed. I sure hope that doesn't lead to you uncovering the hole.
Huh? Oh, did
Wait,
I do
did you
the
not-
wrong direction?
I was about to say, did you not hear the flashback?
Oh, I
I
wasn't
was a little
listening to
concerned
the
for a moment.
flashback. I was listening to your Halloween tales.
Oh, well, I'm glad I told you about it because you were supposed to just hear it and then be like, ah, yes.
The hole is too narrow to slip? How am I supposed to... The hole is too... This too alone is not enough? Whatever. But yeah, no, I was listening to Halloween tales.
So yeah, there was a razor blade situation I've heard of. I don't know if it's real, but I did hear of it. It sounds like it could be real, where people put razor blades in an apple or something.
I mean, probably. Wouldn't be too shocked if something
But-
like that.
No, normally there's nothing bad that happens. Normally people are just good sports about it. You know, it's the whole concept of, you know, most people wouldn't do something, and then there's that 1% that just out of nowhere does something, you know.
That's what
But a
everyone
majority of
hears
people
about.
just don't. Like it's like with trick or treating, a majority of people are not gonna do anything with their candies and stuff. Like they don't have a reason to. And you mean you might have the grumpy old man, but he's not about to do any more than put a little bit of laxatives in there. I mean, kids have to use the bathroom a lot. Like you know, it's not like, you know what I mean? Like most
Yeah.
people aren't psychopaths. Then you have that 1%,
Yeah, I get
which
you.
normally nothing ever happens. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, it sounds dangerous, but so far it's been pretty decent.
I mean, I'm also just a person who doesn't really like taking anything when people offer it. Like, you know how there are people who want to promote... Oops, I didn't mean to press that up. Who want to promote something. And they might have, like, a small piece of candy or something, and, like, some small piece of candy in a bowl that you can take from while you listen to them, like, promote whatever. You know, it could be, like, you know, educations or, like, I don't know, politicians or whatever the heck, right? You know, stuff like that, right? Where they're trying to talk about something that they want
That's
you
never
to...
happened to me.
Oh. With my schools, I've had to go to, I had to be educations, where basically I had to listen to educations, like locations, advertising their location. And like on that desk kind of place where they would be standing talking about it, they would have like these, what's it called? They would have like these like small candies of some sort, depending on the place, what candy. I would never take any of it. No reason not to. Very much just there to be like, you know, try and like make it seem more nice, you know, in a way. But I would never take any of it. It always felt wrong.
I don't know. It's like, you know, I mean, the only thing the big thing was like, since you're in a complex with like a lot of people and you're all doing it, it's like you're not really taking anything because your parents are giving out about as much candy as the other person's giving you.
That is
So I
fair,
don't
but
know.
even then, it's just I have a hard time taking anything. Like I could be at a location, you know, where someone is talking, and you're literally offered to take, like, who knows what if they
Well, I
have like
understand
candy.
that.
I would always be like, no, I don't. I
I
don't
say
really
no.
want to. I don't feel like it.
Like, for example, I was offered water at my job interviews, and I always say no. I never accept things. But
Yeah,
like, I
just
don't
have
know,
a really
Halloween's just
hard time.
different.
I see. For me, I feel like I would see Halloween as the same. Of course, I'm from a European country, so you know,
I
Halloween
think
is
if
not
you
a big
grew up
deal
with
and
it, it'd
it's
probably be
looked
different.
weird upon. But I would see Halloween as the same probably.
Yeah, but I feel like if you grew up with it, like, because, you know, we're doing it since we're like 2.
Yeah, I can
So I think it
imagine.
just becomes generally like, your brain is just like, no, this is an okay situation. You know, it's just like, it's ingrained into your mind that this is fine.
Yeah,
So I
that
think
is
it's
a
one of those
fair
things, if
point.
you probably did it throughout your entire childhood, like since you were like, you know, a toddler, I think you'd probably like view it differently. Because I feel the same about things. Like I won't take candies and stuff at like places, and I won't like accept if somebody asks me if I want something or something like that. But trick or treat was just different for some reason.
I see.
So yeah, I think it might just be like the culture thing
Yeah,
there.
for sure. Because you're raised with it, so it's fine, right? Well, I'm not raised with it. So for me, it
You should help
seems.
that guy.
Who? Is there someone?
I love how I was just making a joke because the guy was like, "Help me."
Ah. I'm just expecting a monster to appear soon. Did I go in circles?
Also,
We're backtracking a little bit here, buddy. Let's help your sanity by backtracking a little bit here. But yeah, no, yeah, Halloween's not really a thing here. And the thing is, right, when I was reaching an age where, you would no longer trick or treat, right? Because there's a certain age where you feel like, okay, you might be a bit too old to trick or treat, right? When I was getting closer to that age, trick or treating started to become more normal in European countries as well. So it was like I just kind of missed the concept
Is he safe?
by a little bit.
Well, it's for his own good.
huh?
Because I'm sure, like, I wouldn't be surprised. Of course, Corona happened. But if Corona hadn't happened, I wouldn't be surprised if more children in Europe were trick-or-treating nowadays. Like, if it just become an actual thing.
1839. I have
Yeah.
arrived at the
Because it was
British
close to
colony.
becoming a thing.
It's a haven in
When
the
I
midst
was
of
at
a
an age where I'm
vast
like,
forest and the last
probably
stop
shouldn't
before my
consider it.
final
Also,
destination.
I'm also a person who just don't
Castle
like
Brennan.
interacting with strangers in many
It's late
sense,
in
in
the
many
evening.
situations
The
because
outrider, who has been
it's
with the
scary.
since Bremen,
So I
advised
wouldn't do
me
it
to
anyways
more
because I would
before
be
venture
worried
further.
about, you know,
I've arranged for
having
a
to
bed
go
at
to
their
a stranger's
new village's
location.
only inn, and am now waiting for
Stuff
the sun
like
to
that.
rise. I tried
Like I said,
to
it's
sleep,
the main
because
reason why I think
close
it's
my eyes
majorly safe
and
is just
see the
because, like,
men
as I
who
said,
fell
you
for
don't
the
go
King
out
of
in the middle of the
London.
woods or
My
like
Of course
anywhere.
shame forces me
You're
to
just in like
relive
a
the same scenes
um
over and
in the
over.
middle of town where there's
They are
like
dead
complex of
because
houses.
of me.
For example, we used to, because I lived in the middle of nowhere, we used to drive into town, and we would start passing out because my grandmother had a house in town.
Be enough time.
And so we go to her house and pass out candy and like, you know, go trick or treating because she lived in one of those like big apartment areas and
Nice.
housing areas.
That makes sense.
So like there was no going to the random house in the middle
Of
of the
course,
woods
no,
or anything
that would be
creepy.
stupid. And of course, it's gonna be under more
Hey
safe
kids, would you
environments.
like some candy?
I've got some candy for you.
Come on in. I've got it down in the
Just need to
basement.
go find it in the back. Yeah, no, of course not. But like,
It's
still, the
not
concept of
candy.
trick or treating still seems weird, even under like safe conditions.
Hmm.
It's definitely a culture thing, you know.
Yeah.
What did I
Where
pick
are you,
up?
kid?
Empty glass container. Binoculars. How did he get through there if it's locked? Come on. Can't he give me the key? Referring to the monster that went in that direction, by the way, if you're wondering.
He went that direction. He walked back.
Like, why
Maybe he
couldn't he
came
just
back.
give me the key, you know? What happened here? Was this open before?
Funny
Probably
story.
monster loose. It's fine. What's another monster kill me? That just means
Yeah,
can
I don't
die
know how
quicker.
you avoided that entire interaction.
Oh? That was supposed to be an interaction?
Yeah, somehow you just avoided that monster entirely. Funny story. There was a monster there in that room, and he was supposed to bust down the door on you, but I guess you just kept walking by. Stupid old me was like, aha, you're stuck on the other side of the door, loser, and then suddenly watched him bust the door down in my face.
Oh. I guess me being impatient was an advantage once?
Yeah, I was very patient. I was like trying to find a way to escape and all that, and suddenly out of nowhere, I was just like, ah, you're a loser.
3rd of August, 1839. I feel
You know, I
like
just
I've led
continued.
the
I don't know, I
world
was
in all
busy,
its
you know, I had things to do.
Brandenburg is a
I'm a busy
majestic
person.
creation
Yeah, I don't
perched upon a
have time for
forest-clad
monster.
hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression
I'm happy I
of
died before I got to
something
this point.
forgotten.
Going
It's a
around in
journey
this
that
area,
Marco
being
Polo
concerned about
took
dying
in
would be
Xanadu.
hell.
Alexander, the Baron, is a
Thank God I can go
peculiar
through this
but gracious man.
carelessly, you know?
He seems well
Yeah.
versed in worldly matters.
Just be like, if they
and
get
is
me, they
not
get
at
me.
all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles.
Honestly, it
even
sounds like
open
your gameplay of this was a lot
the
more
sun
entertaining
sets
than my
on Brandenburg.
playthrough.
Its fairy tale varnish
I've gotten a
turns
very odd
to eerie
playthrough.
gloom. Alexander's
I don't even
strange
remember what I
servants
did in
are
mine.
never far away.
Probably, wait, I could
They are a quiet
find it.
lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander
See, I
seems
screwed
pleased
mine
by my
up.
presence.
So
Oh.
funny
As he
story.
puts it seems like I got here
I didn't really
just
know
in
how to do
time.
YouTube back then, so when I made the videos on this, it was like really bad, poor quality, so you couldn't see what was going on.
Oh. I'm crouched in the dark, you see nothing. Anyways.
Anyways.
Yeah, I feel like my playthrough of this has been a bit odd.
The sad thing is I can't even show you my playthrough because like it would be spoilers.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
That moment when spoiler. Time to spoil everything for Oka.
I just gotta go hide. But once I'm done with the game, I can see what the heck you did.
This. Why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I
Oh boy,
deserve
these
this?
flashbacks are really just here to sabotage me.
Why did he have to go in there?
I didn't have to go in there.
He should have known better.
I will say, I would probably have a, like, to follow the story, this is definitely the kind of game I would have to watch. Because playing it, I'm too distracted by so much that I'm just not really able to pay attention to the story as much. Yeah?
Yeah, well, once you beat the game, I can tell you more about the story, but it's
Oh
a
yeah,
while.
like I would love to actually, like, know the story. But I'm just so, like, on high alert kind of thing, because, you know, I'm playing a you gotta survive kind of game, right? So I'm very high alert kind of deal. So it's like,
See,
I could imagine it would be better to follow the story if I wasn't playing the game.
yeah, because so far all you're supposed to really know, if you're like with the storyline things, is Agrippa, being like a guy who's, you know, mentioned a lot in the audiobooks and all that, like the books you've been reading and the papers Agrippa's mentioned a lot. Your character has, at the beginning, as you remember whenever he took the serum that was supposed to make him forget things, but he's coming back here for some reason. And that, you know, the Alexander guy is the reason why he's here, but you don't know much about why he's here after the Alexander guy. That's all you really know at this point.
I have encountered a problem. I'm gonna get lost here.
That is a problem.
If I
And
know
it is a
myself
problem
right,
everyone has in this location, by the way.
if I know myself right, I'm gonna get lost here. In very poor condition.
Those conditions meet my...
Okay. I guess I don't have the
Monster.
solution yet.
Imagine a monster walking up on you and watching you use everything. You're like, tink, 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 tink.
Yeah, just continuously throwing things at it.
Don't come any closer. I just want to leave.
Because it's like, you know, I know that like in a game like this, it's like, I can't do that. But I imagine the character actually attempting it first. And the monster just comes around like, what is that noise? Tink, tink, tink.
Not even that. The monster would just see me yeet the tools, like just throw the tools at the door and be like, maybe that's one. No, okay, maybe that's one.
Opens
Just
up his-
throwing them at
opens-
the door.
Opens up his backpack, just starts throwing stuff at it.
Yeah, like very random tools just gets thrown at it. It's like, oh, I guess that didn't work. Oh, this is new. Doesn't sound good, but it's new.
You gotta talk back to him.
In
show him
excellent
who's
condition.
boss.
Okay. Hello, buddy. Okay.
I just love how they tell you in excellent condition.
This is a dead end.
Excellent
This is a dead end.
I love how he took a moment. I feel like he's seen you. He's like,
There was hesitation.
He was thinking. He was like, do I really want to kill him though? They went so far. It'd kind of be mean of me. And he turned around. He's like, no, I know why the hesitation was. He noticed that it was unfair.
He noticed
He was
it was
like,
a
this
dead
is a
end.
dead end.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
That's
The
one
worst
thing you
part
gotta
is
say about the
I
old
went
horror
up
games.
here, so I was just taller. Like I was higher up. Like I wasn't hiding down here. I was like up there. Like, oh hello there, sir.
Best thing about the old horror games is like the AI is probably not that great.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
The next game, the AI is too good,
Oh.
and that's the problem. Like unfairly so.
I probably need
Um,
more places where I can get like. Well, I can't place. I can't like. I need more places where there's touch so I can like get my sanity back.
See, the thing that I had a problem with is that, as said before, I told you this before,
It's fortified.
it's fortified with them.
Please. Okay.
Sticks the needle in there.
Who knows? No. I'm really
But,
lost though.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you about this area because this area is a place where you will get lost easily.
Because I don't know what I haven't,
this is the
haven't
prisons.
explored.
The prisons suck
I forgot
so
to
much.
pay attention to what I have and haven't explored.
But yeah. This game is, the second game was like so, it wasn't that it was bad, but it was because it just wasn't scary. Like the monsters, like these monsters, if you really get a good look at them, they look scary. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, if I was playing this alone, I for sure would have been a lot more scared.
Like, but in the second game, they're just not scary looking.
Oh, that's disappointing.
They look like, you know, zombies basically. They're just like zombie
Oh.
1, zombie 2, zombie 3.
Yeah, I never find zombies scary.
Yeah, in this game, they're not really zombies as much as they're like body horror.
No, yeah, no.
And not only that, because they make noises and stuff, they're not like zombie noises. They don't make undead noises. They make like guttural.
I went
Like where
around
they
in a
actually.
circle.
Oh yeah, there's a big circle. This middle part is a circle.
I've noticed.
There's also signs on the walls that might help you a little bit.
That's what I'm trying to navigate with, but I don't remember what signs I have and haven't followed. Did I explore everything downstairs? Could I be missing something downstairs? I could be missing a monster.
Hey, where's the sandwiches?
I think I only went one of the ways. I'm not too sure. I kind of want to check out the area that the monster came from.
I'm going to the kitchen to look for the sandwiches.
What kind of rotation does this guy have? That was short. How am I supposed to get past
Another
him?
thing to note, not all of them have rotation. Some of them just have a pattern, but not really a rotational pattern.
Yeah, but that made me think that he went into that room very briefly, checked it, went immediately out.
Yeah.
Which concerns me because that means he might have a very short path. And I have to time it, you know. Or else die. I guess dying isn't too bad.
See, you're fine.
So. This is definitely new. Oh, this is definitely new. We found something. This looks like a safe place. I need to stop speaking. I said this looks like a safe place and immediately hear monster noises. I need to stop speaking.
There is no safe spaces in here, Roka.
Okay, not. Let's see if I die
This
this
is
time around.
Amnesia.
By the way, I'm hiding in a corner again, so I'm probably gonna die. Because I didn't hide behind a box or anything. He's probably gonna check
You're
here.
gonna die. I just think it's really hilarious that you're like... Your corners surprisingly have been working a lot recently, and I don't like it.
Which I
Because
feel like,
I hide in corners and I kept dying.
I feel
And
like,
they weren't even...
I feel like
weren't
I'm gonna
even
die
bad
this time
corners.
around though, because I think he's gonna check this area and I'm not hiding behind anything.
I went over there and I hid over by the pigs. You see the pigs over there?
Mhm.
He killed me. My corner was not, like,
Oh, I see.
unsuperior.
I found a good corner apparently.
Yeah, why is your corners always so good?
I just know corners.
I know my corners well.
I assume this is what we're supposed to do. And then there's this note here.
4th of
That pauses
August,
the game.
1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
That's suspicious. Anyways, I have no idea where I need to go now.
Well, you have acid now.
Yes, but I don't know what I'm supposed to use it on. Door lock. Right?
Do you want me to answer that question?
No, I know the answer.
Aw.
Door lock.
You don't know the answer to that question, Oka? What are you talking about? It could very well be anything.
Door lock.
It won't budge, proceeds to have a monster pop out of it.
Get her back!
Yeah.
You sounded not accurate enough to check me. I had a feeling I had to backtrack though for once. Because I felt like I was missing something big. Like an entire area or something. I'm mostly...
I mean, to be honest, with the prism being the way it is, it's just best.
Huh?
I don't know. To me personally, I hated this area, so getting out was like my only goal.
Fair. I need to try and
Exploration was a thing,
find
but
my way back to that one door.
I still hate the fact that you completely avoided that interaction. You're supposed to open that door, and then there would be like a monster that busts down the back door.
I'm almost sad that I missed it though, because it sounds like a cool moment. I heard the monsters, I'm a little bit looking.
Nah. Also, the thing that they did in this game that was really neat is that your character model for the monster to see is, you know, not like the full size, so you could peek around corners safely.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm guessing it's the one that was slightly broken that I have to use it on.
The one that's not doing so hot.
I just don't remember what that is.
I don't remember either. The prison is just, it's too much. And I don't think it's because it's like a maze. I think it's because it's not a maze. It is a circle with hallways that are very similar to one another.
Is this the one? Yes.
You know what I mean with that though? Like it's like the hallways are all very similar and it's a circle, so a lot of them just look easily like recognizable as a different one. Oka?
I think he sees me. What is it?
I was about to say, where you're hiding does not look like a place that will work.
I think he saw me. It was worth a shot.
It was, I don't, the thing is that it was kind of working for a moment there. I mean, his pathing would have most definitely gotten you because he was meant to walk all the way up to the door.
Ah.
But like, it was working surprisingly well for a second.
It,
Which
like,
is
it
what
was worth a
concerns me the
shot. If it
most.
worked, it would have been neat, right?
It would have been neat. I was saying Oka mainly at the fact that it was working. Because that was like, you were so obviously standing there
Yeah.
from his position. And the fact that he wasn't like, "Ah, I see you," he was like, "Hmm."
He was slowly walking towards me. It was great.
Did you pay them off or something, Oka?
Yeah, they're all paid actors, honestly.
They paid actors.
They get
Sorry,
a good
guys.
amount of money.
You know, the whole time to be chased by monsters. That's a lie. They're all paid actors.
Yeah, I mean, what did you expect? I mean,
Expected for you.
why else do you
Fucking
think
pay
my
people
hiding
off.
spots have been working so great? They're just all paid actors.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I think it's a good time to stop though. Because we just got to a whole new area and we completed the prison, which seems to have been hell. So I think it's like a good time. I'm doing pretty alright. I have 4 healing, I have only some cuts and bruises, I have tools. I mean, only died once. I mean, I think I did pretty alright. Did you die in the prison?
Yes, I had died in a prison.
Oh, I mean, it's fair. You looked at a door. Which was your biggest mistake ever? Why did you look at the door? And not just walk past
I
it like a
looked at the
casual?
door and opened it up. And, you know, and the other thing, the guy was supposed to be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna break down this door," and they bust the door down in front of your face. You're supposed to be like, "Whoa! Oh, it's so scary!"
Well, you told
And
me...
you just walked past it.
Well, okay, let me explain 2 things. You told me they could break doors. So I was like, okay, if there's a monster behind the door, that's not gonna stop them. That's also why when I heard the monster attack the door when I was in a different place, I immediately went to hide, because I know I'm not safe in there. The monster's gonna break the door. Also,
But
second thing, I thought it was just another door that wouldn't budge.
But Oka, the problem that I was having is that, like, curiosity killed the cat. And I am a very curious person, so I have to open every door.
I see. Curiosity killed the cat, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm
Because
one of
the
those
thing
people
is, there've been so many doors where it said it won't budge. So I'm like, oh, I just can't open it. And I thought that door was another one of those doors. So I was just like, oh, I guess I can't open it, and continued. Not thinking for a second that anything was different from this than all the other doors that wouldn't open.
Oh, damn you, Oka.
I
Damn you!
literally just registered it as a door that wouldn't budge, and I was like, okay, sure, I'll just continue forward.
I despise you. I cannot hang out with you ever again. With you treating me with such...
I have had such a scuffed experience with Amnesia. Like, if you look past the corrupted save file, my moments with these monsters have just been scuffed. Hiding in corners work.
It works too well.
Works better than it should.
Stop doing well games.
But and then I have insane luck with the monsters apparently, mixed with just pure luck at finding solutions and a little bit of brain cells, which gives me good results, honestly. It's great. But yeah, I mean, well, that's been great, but I think it's gonna be it for this stream. Still have no idea when the next stream is gonna be. I might stream something tomorrow, I don't know what. I'll probably stream something tomorrow. We'll see. It depends on how tomorrow goes. Another thing about no, I actually might skip tomorrow because I think there was something that made it so I couldn't stream, even though I like streaming Fridays. I think I might not have the option. Anyways, I'll see. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'll probably stream like Sunday. Yeah, if I don't stream tomorrow, I'll stream Sunday. But I still don't know what I'm gonna stream. That also depends on if Pirates available from Nisha. One of the days. You never know. Yes?
Yes.
But anyways, that's
Maybe.
gonna be it for the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. And other than that, see ya.
Commit murder!